welcome to Rokk Around the Clock. Daily cloud gaming news live at the same time, Monday to Friday. But first, if you're new to the show, please subscribe and hit the bell. If you'd like to support the channel, why not hit the join button on the channel homepage and become a member of Team Rokk. Yeah, exactly. Hang on, why is my Christmas music destroying my ears? Let me just take the Christmas music down. It's not actually that Christmassy. Because you know, the other day on a Friday, I'd accidentally left this one track playing through the whole show, which was okay, because it was a Christmas thing and it was quite nice. And I'd got it from a royalty-free thing, right? And then when the show finished, I got hit with a copyright strike and it was royalty free. So all I could think of was that maybe they just don't want you playing it over and over and over and over and over. But it's all good. How are you guys? Happy Monday. We've start a new week and we've only got this week and next week, and then it's holidays, as Madonna once said. How amazing is that? How are you guys? Look at all these lovely folk in the chat here. Wow, let's go right back to the top. John Doe. No, that's Rudigs. Rudigs was in there straight away. How are you, my friend? How is life in Canada? I should imagine it's cold. It's been cold here. The UK's had a mega cold snap, and I'm not sure if it's come. I guess it's come down from the Arctic. Yeah, I'm guessing that's it. The Arctic's not particularly... I mean, you know, it's warmer than the Antarctic, but all the animals are down on the Antarctic. All the penguins and stuff, they're all down there. There's no penguins in the Arctic. Did you know that, guys? You'd think somebody would have just shoved a few on a boat and dropped them off. You know, here you go, guys, a nice new place for you to live. It's fish, and it's thawing a bit, but it'll be okay. And Raymond is in the house. Are you? Are you? Yeah, I am. Oh, pre-warn. Cough. It's not so much a cough anymore. It's this thing that I get after I've had a cough, which is like a... I call it a nervous tickle when I'm excited. I'm like, oh. I had a call, actually within the hour, less than an hour ago, from a client to say we'd successfully won a proposal we put through, which is yay. So I got all excited and I was burp, burp. And the thing was, she had a dog in the background barking and I was barking on the front of the phone, and I don't know who was worse, me or the dog. Both barking away we were. Are you? Oh yeah, there's Ant. Yo, yo, yo. I love seeing it say cloud and next gen. Yeah, so I did this a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I sneaked next gen in because, you know, I'm passionate about cloud and that's my big thing. But sometimes there's not a massive amount of news and sometimes the two of them overlap anyway. You know, so for example, Forspoken was a big demo that went live about the same time as the Game Awards. And you could play it on PC or PlayStation. And sure as eggs is eggs, it's bound to be in the cloud by the time it goes live, which I think is February or January, something like that. There's going to be a lot of this. I'm really sorry. I've got a drink. And I've got my Jakeman's cough sweets, which I may have to suck on a Jakeman. But, you know, so there's overlap, isn't there? So, you know, I don't see a problem talking about next gen on the basis that cloud is next gen. I mean, you go and play on the 3080, it is very much next gen. There's the overlap. You know what I'm saying, guys? Rockmouth, how are you, my friend? I'm starting to get into the habit now of wishing people Merry Christmas. I saw a little old fellow who lives down the road from me earlier, and he was dropping Christmas cards around the neighbourhood. And I was sort of, well, Merry Christmas, Ernie. That's his name. Oh, Merry Christmas, Adam. That's my name. And yeah, so I thought, why not? It's kind of Christmas. And you see the old folk around the hood. And they love it, don't they? I'm going to get the Jatemans out, guys. I'm sorry. Oh dear, what's it going to be all about? William! Hello, mate. You don't mind if I suck on a Jakeman's, do you? Of course you don't. 30 Days of Christmas. Yes, it started. Get your exclamation win. I'm glad to see there are a few of you in there already. Big Steve, Dad Plays Games, Simply Port. ER Gaming, Eddie. I have to do this. It's Just Joe, Rockmuth, Miss T, App J, PyCon. Get them in, guys. So, Supremo won on Friday. And what did he ask for? Which game was it in the end? I can't remember now. It was a good one, though. Yeah. So he's had his code. Rokk. Yes. What up, brother? Well, I'm all good, actually, mate. The world's funny at the moment. But I get this thing, and sometimes it gets really nasty. So I'm hoping it'll sort itself out. All right, me babbers. How's it going, Steve? That's a very West Country thing to say, if I say so myself. And you're in good company when it comes down to the West. I don't know why Alexa's talking to us. Alexa, shut up. Did you see the possible slip up from a GFN Alliance partner? I don't know that I did. What happened? It wouldn't be the kind of news I would cover, I don't think, anyway, would it? Unless it was a positive thing. I don't see the point, really. But let me know. Share the news, my friend. Hello, Rocksters. This is my dear friend Ray. I watched Ray this morning playing a bit of New World, a bit of Amazon New World, which is a great game. And do you know what? Watching Ray play, I learned a heck of a lot. I wonder why I wasn't really progressing very far in the game. I was kind of getting through the story. But, you know, you're supposed to be able to buy your own house and stuff. And Ray taught me, by watching him, how you get money to do all that stuff. It was great. And there's a kind of winter thing going on as well, which I love. All the games, all these kind of live games have seasonal stuff, don't they? Destiny's, I don't know if it starts tomorrow or next Tuesday. It might be tomorrow. But they have this thing called The Dawning, which is their Christmas thing. Oh, I think it's my favourite of all the Destiny seasons. It's gorgeous, lovely tinkly Christmas music, and there's snow everywhere. You can throw snowballs at people and go around and give candy and gifts. Just lovely. It's helped easy. Calms the throat. So, Tracy, how are you? And I saw Tracy in chat as well. I can see a few folk over there. Let me see. Are you guys showing up in my... Why aren't you showing up in my chat? That's annoying. I can see you over there. I can see Miss T's waving, and PyCon's waving, and Moonlit on the Bay, which is Tracy waving as well. I don't know why you guys aren't coming through my chat though. That's depressing. I wonder why. I wonder if I refresh it, if that'll help. How strange. It should definitely work, but I can see you, so that's fine. And I'll just say hi. Al Davis is in the house. At what point do we switch from next gen to current gen? Do you mean the other way around? Do you mean like the future gen? When they announce it, I guess. I mean, at the moment, we're very much in next gen, aren't we? Is that what you mean? At what point do we call next gen current gen? That's what you mean, isn't it? That's a good point. I would say, how long have we've been out there for a year now, haven't we? Or more. I suppose while they're still selling old gen, they'll consider it next gen. That was a very good point. It's a debatable point, is what it is, Bjorn. I totally agree. App J, how are you, brother? Hi all. Hi all to you. Don't forget, see, App J's in. Exclamation mark win or exclamation point win. Get them in, guys. Let me see, got 14 people, which isn't bad. If you remember, don't forget, you're already in. But if you go to Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Rokk shows, same as here. You can enter there, get 2 tickets, one from YouTube, one from Twitch, and if you remember, you got a third one. I won't discount them. If you want to enter 3 times, you've tripled your chances of winning. At least I think it works that way. The truth is, it probably doesn't. It's probably 1.3 chances of winning. I don't know. Statistics was never my thing at school. Yo, Pycon, how are you, buddy? With your flaming hair. So what have you guys been playing over the weekend? Have you been doing much gaming? I played... What did I play? Oh, Marvel's Midnight Suns. Yes, I did a 2.5, 3 hour stream of that one. And then I picked it up again later. I actually quite enjoyed it. Unusually for me, because it's kind of a card thing. I just got to a point where I couldn't defeat the boss, though. And these days, I just bail when I can't defeat the boss. I did it with Callisto Protocol. I've got about halfway in to a level where I can't get past these enemies. I've just abandoned it. I think it's the problem. When there's so many games around, you just think, oh, well, I'll move on to the next one. And the next one, which I played today, was the Forspoken demo that I mentioned earlier, which is quite good. Ant's played it as well. It's available on, as I've said, PC and PlayStation for free. The only thing I'd say is, I don't know if you can play it more than once, but you sort of takes the whole demo to get a feel of the controls and stuff. Because the problem is, it's one of those games where there's a lot to learn controls-wise and different magic spells and things. And obviously, as you progress through the game in real time, you kind of learn all that stuff. Whereas where it drops you into the game in the demo is after all of the initial stuff. I don't know exactly when or where, but you do appear to have amassed a lot of armor and spells and things. So by that point, you're probably quite adept at the game. But because you kind of get dumped in, even though it gives you a tutorial, it is a little bit, what? So by the end of the demo, I'd sort of picked it up, but you still got the feeling there was a lot more to it. But it's promising. The only thing I would say was it kind of felt like it was more designed for PC than a console. So, what I mean by that is, if you're sat 8 to 10 feet from the TV and the fonts are this big and the little icons of the buttons that you're supposed to press are tiny, you're a bit scuppered, because when it's a monitor that is 2 feet from your face, it doesn't matter so much because you can see them. And that's how it kind of felt to me. It was good. It was good. But at this moment, I'm not racing out to pre-order. Let's put it that way. So Eddie, Dad plays games. That's gutting. I'm just getting over it. But now my family are all struck down with it. Oh no, what have I missed from Dad plays games? What's he got? What's he said that I missed? Especially original penguins. Yeah, exactly. Especially original penguins. Oh, sick kids and proper man flu the whole weekend. Oh, bless you, mate. Nothing worse when the whole family's down. As if it's just you on your own, you can get some TLC from the kids and stuff, can't you? But when all of you are down, as the elderman in the house or the elder woman, your job is to kind of try and G everybody out, and you're not feeling great in the first place. So, Rudigs is driving right now. Are you driving home for Christmas? Do. But not too much snow here right now. Oh, that's good. So I did Saturday, I recorded my first proper episode of Rokk Around the Block, as I said I would. And I went up on Dartmoor, as I said I would, to the first of the granite tours, the big ones that you come across. And blow me, when I got there, it was okay. It was cold, but, it was blue sky. It was quite nice. The minute I started to walk, the heavens closed in and there was a freaking snow blizzard. I'm like, with my camera, I didn't have a woolly hat or anything, but I filmed the whole thing. It was really exciting. It was almost like somebody goes, right, here we go, give Rokk some snow for effect. Oh, thank you. Thank you, gods of the filming weather. So I've been working on that one today. I'll get that up. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow with the new intro with me walking around Tiny Planet. Eddie, nothing like you guys have had everywhere else in the UK. Eddie's asking me what's the snow like. So down here on the southwest coast, we've been very lucky. I know if you go to the east coast, it's thick. Obviously further north, it's quite thick. But down on the southwest and certainly on the south coast, we've escaped most of it. We've had none here at all today. A tiny amount yesterday. I mean, hardly, blink and you missed it. But penguin trafficking is a very big concern, Rokk, says William. Yes. I know, they squeeze them into a freezer next to the frozen peas, smuggle them through customs. It's a shame, isn't it? Poor penguins. And the only reason they smuggle them is they farm them to make tuxedos, which I think is terrible. It's a terrible trade, creating tuxedos out of penguins. What's that all about? Yeah, it must have peaked around 39 to 40 degrees fever. That's hot, man. And then been solid for 3 days. Wow. Are you sure it's not COVID? A lot of people have got COVID and it's not being picked up by the lateral flow testing. I think it's kind of like the latest variant, so it may well be. I mean, we've kind of got to a point now, I think, where people just don't care anymore, do they? You got a virus and that's it. Here's Young Al. Hi, Rokk. Do you think Portal RTX will be added to GFN? 100%. I know it will be. In fact, I thought it was there. It's already on Steam, and I thought it was already there. But it isn't, as you probably found out. But no, they've said it will be behind the scenes. So I don't know that I'm talking out of shop or not, but that's a definite. I if you ever owned Portal, then you play it for free. It's just added to your Steam account, which is what I went and checked the other day. And indeed, because I had bought it years and years and years ago. Of course, it's by Valve, who own Steam. And it was kind of a spin-off project from Half-Life, which is funny because I went back into Portal again to remind myself just what an amazing game it is over the weekend. And the sound effects were like the Half-Life sound effects and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh wow, I'd not even spotted that first time around. So yeah, it's coming, mate. I'd hope to think it would be this week, possibly Thursday, if it isn't already there. But 100%, it's definitely coming. Definitely. And it's going to look amazing, isn't it? It's going to be a whole wash and brush up. It's just going to look stunning. Forspoken was ray tracing, as is Marvel's Midnight Suns, by the way, as well. Actually looks really good. So I streamed it for, as I say, about 2.5 hours over the weekend. But I streamed on my Shield Pro, and the Shield Pro is capped at 720p. But I tell you now, if you have a look at the video on Twitch, because it's on YouTube as well, but it gets degraded by YouTube. Their compression algorithms annoy the heck out of me. So if you go and look at it on Twitch, which is where I originally streamed it to and then exported it to YouTube, just look at the quality. They're 720p on Twitch to me is the equivalent of 1080p on YouTube. They just got it sussed on the whole quality thing. They do handle bit rates and stuff differently to YouTube, mind you. I don't really understand the technicals of it, but it's something like YouTube does all of it at their end and then serves this kind of, pre-prepared film. Whereas Twitch kind of throws it at the app and lets the app at your end deal with it all. So if So it can have a bigger impact on your computer or your bandwidth watching Twitch, which is why it caps everything at, well, actually they do let you go high. They do let you go to 1440, or even, I don't think they let you do 4K. I've definitely streamed to Twitch at 1440, but I know people watching it will often say it stutters and they get issues because of that problem. So I think 1080 on Twitch is actually really, really good anyway. So we're currently streaming at 1080 to Twitch and 1440 to YouTube. So you're getting a kind of high quality at both ends, really. This has really helped me, hasn't it? This sweet. As much as it's probably really annoying for you to hear me sucking on a Jakeman's, which I know sounds like an innuendo, that's why I've said it several times. But it just helps to calm your throat. Tracy, I'm great. How are you? Yeah, I'm going into the week very positive and very optimistic. So we've landed a nice piece of work today that I'm really excited about, and for many reasons. And I think we've also landed another one as well. I was expecting a phone call today, but I did get a text over the weekend to say that he wanted to speak to me today and he had some good news, which was a big old thumbs up. So that'd be nice. It'd be nice to go into Christmas with a couple of new projects, I always think. Bruce, baby, how are you, my friend? I saw you on Twitch just there, doing the old exclamation mark win. And just make sure, yep, there you are. You're in the draw on both ends, as they say, which is nice. Ray's got in there as well. Good on you, mate. Get in there. So we've given away 9 games so far on 30 Days of Christmas, which by my reckoning means we've got about 21 left to give away. But we've only got, let me see, for 8 days until Christmas. Streaming days. So next week, what I think I'm going to do, I have to work on the maths. I don't want to do it on the fly. Next week, every day, up to the 23rd, I think the 23rd is the Thursday, but I may be wrong. I'll give away multiple games every day. Okay. So, I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional. So basically, we've given away another 4 this week. And that will leave us, 16, 17 left. So next week, I don't know what falls into 17, 4, 8, 12, 16. So maybe 3, 4 games a day. Everybody, yeah, it did sound like that. It did sound like... Oh, look at that. The minute my sweetie goes, dag nabbit. So next week, every day, I'll give away whatever the multiple of games to be divided for that week. So it's going to be a big week next week, guys. You're going to get to choose 3, 4, 5 games a day if you win, which is awesome. Awesome! All right, what we've got here. Just Being Bruce have entered the draw. Al Davis, it's coming, but later at an undisclosed time, says Bjorn. Thank you, Bjorn. I think is it not this week? Is it not something like that? Something like this week? Oh, I don't know. MJ Parks, thank you for renewing, my friend. 7 months. 7 months as an awesome Team Rokk member. Really, really appreciate that, my friend. And I hope the new job's going well for you as well. I know you've been super duper busy. It's just, I suppose these days we're just all pleased, aren't we, to be doing something that we enjoy. That's the key thing. ARE, he's going to chance his arms for a 3rd time. And why not? Hello to everyone in chat. Hope you're doing well. I watched Joe's got a new cloud news show, which I think is 7 a.m. your time, Joe, if I'm right. It's I think it's about 9 a.m. my time, 7 p.m. your time. I'm not sure when it is. Either way, there it was. The cloudy news. And Joe was there in his shirt and his red tie. Very good. I hope for yeah. Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it? This far out, we never know, quite frankly. But Square Enix, I don't see it being a problem. Yeah, but we won't know till nearer the time. I'm kind of hoping, though, for sure. Rokk Show, I sent you the link to the rumour on Twitter as a DM. Okay, well, I'll have a quick look and see if it's... Yeah, as it's a rumour, if you want to get into rumours... Oh. I don't know. I mean, it's Reddit for a start, isn't it? But I wouldn't be surprised, Bjorn, having a look at it now, my friend. Talking of Bjorn, I watched that film on Netflix the other day, Troll. Oh no, look at me. I've gone all purple. I know why as well. Let me see if I can recover this. It's very pretty though, isn't it? It's a pretty thing. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. I fired up the link that Bjorn just sent me via DM. And it fired up a browser that had an application running in it that I've been testing that uses the same camera. So it took over and did this. So I've Purple Haze has hijacked. It's very pretty. Hang on, let me see if I can fix it by deactivating. I love this particular track as well. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can find myself. Where am I? Bum, 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 bum. I had to slow down the spitting, then it wasn't happening. Oh, there I am. Right, so if I deactivate the camera, let's see if that sorts it out. Deactivate. I'm still here, guys. There we go, look at that. Woohoo! Fixed. Fixed in the twinkling of an eye, you see. Not even a pretty face. And yes, so I won't say anything, Bjorn, because as an ambassador, we could very much get our arms ripped off for saying things like that from a rumour, but it is interesting, I agree, and that would be very, very nice. I'd be amazed if they don't at some point as well. Rudigs, I'm all about Horizon Forbidden West right now. Game of the Year nomination. Grime DLC comes out. Yes, it does. Super pumped for that. Yeah, so I mean, Horizon Forbidden, the first one, Forbidden Zone. I forgot what it's called. Horizon Forbidden. Anyway, the first one was my favourite game at that time. I absolutely adored it. Then I finished West and Horizon Zero Dawn, that was the bubby, and loved it. Finished Forbidden West, really enjoyed it, didn't enjoy it as much, and I think that's just because there's no way they could have matched the ingenuity of the first story. The finding, the uncovering of what was an absolutely amazing story. Curly has become a Team Rokk member. Thank you so much, my friend. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I'm going to add you to the wheel. So even if you join, even if you even if you do the exclamation mark win, you're all also now on the wheel, my friend. So thank you so much, dude. That is really, really kind of you. I love it when people become a team. It's not even the whole thing. It's a bit like a tip at a restaurant. It's not even that. It's the fact that people are giving you and what you do a big thumbs up. And if you're a content creator, that's massive. It really is. It's the most important thing to know that people like what you do. And I really appreciate that. So thank you very much, my friend. Tracy's seen the trailers for Forspoken. It looks like a very beautiful game. The trailers look really amazing. And I think the game itself will look just as amazing. But the demo is a tiny, tiny little window, which you can complete within an hour, but they give you like an extra piece at the end, which is pretty cool. You can go off and do something in there. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. So his Rokk show, the demo has a bunch of stuff to it that you can figure out by exploring. Like I climbed up this really high mountain, and up there was an arena where you had to defend people. Yeah, I did that one. That was cool. You had to do it in 3 minutes, didn't you? I did. I kind of tried to jump around, and I found a place as well, Amp, where you could level up your magic parkour, as they call it, and it can like fire you up higher up the side of things and stuff. I think it's going to be great fun. I must admit, I think it's going to be one of those games. If it comes, because it's coming out on PC, then it means you can get it on like CD keys a lot cheaper, and that's what I will do. That's why I'm really hoping it's going to come to GeForce Now, because like Tracy said, it is an expensive game. Yeah, I think on PS5 it's like they're up at AAA price, isn't it? I wonder if let's have a look actually. I wonder if they're already doing a kind of pre-order thing on CD keys. I'll just quickly look. What's it called? Forspoken, there you go. So it's £50.99 on PC pre-order, and then on PlayStation, let's see, on PlayStation it's £77. So it's like £25 more, £25 more, £15 more expensive on PlayStation. So that's why, if I can, I prefer to buy them on PC and then play them on GeForce Now, so you get all the juicy 3080 stuff, which on Marvel's Midnight Suns you had all that, the ray tracing, and it was gorgeous, it looked amazing. Bjorn, hoping I'll have some energy left once the kids are in bed to play some Midnight Suns. Yeah, it's good, you'll love it. You will love it, mate. The only thing I would say is, and I don't think it's a problem, by the way, but it's kind of loads and loads of cutscenes and story, and then occasional battling with cards. But I quite enjoyed it. You know, it's not normally my thing, but I kind of got my head into it and thought it was pretty cool. So, yeah, I think you'll love it. Eddie, same here then. Must be a western northwest thing, as I have no snow at all. Oh, that's interesting. I thought, I suspected you would have a load of snow. Very odd, isn't it? I think they've said it's going to get milder by the weekend, I think. My youngest, is coming home at the weekend, which we're really excited. We put the old Christmas decks up yesterday, guys, and we ordered an artificial tree, which it's the first time, because we've always had a real tree. And it's been a bit of a family tradition. So we've gone up to the forest, which is kind of, 20 minutes up the road from where we live. And then there's usually a sort of like a woodland car park, and a guy selling freshly cut trees, and we've typically always grabbed one and shoved it on the roof and brought it home, etc. But this year we said, now let's go for it. We've gone for a balsam hill tree, which are so realistic. They can be very expensive. Ours wasn't that bad. But it's like the most realistic of the artificial trees that you can buy. So I think that one's due by Friday. Get that one up for the youngest when she gets home on Saturday, dragging her boyfriend with her. And then my eldest is due about 4 days later, bringing her boyfriend. So we're going to have a full house. Should get a test, I suppose. Well, you could do, but let's be honest, if you've got it or you haven't got it, all you can do is live through it and avoid coming into contact with other people. That's how I see it. So I don't know how important it is to get tested these days for the old COVID. I'll find it and check it out. The demo, yeah. So as far as I'm aware, you can certainly, well, it's definitely free on PlayStation. I don't know what flavour of PlayStation, because I tried it on the old PS5. But but you can, I think it's also a free demo on PC as well, which I didn't try. I should imagine it's very good. I can't see. Hi, thanks for the game. I haven't played it yet. Pleasure, my friend, pleasure. And I hope you really do enjoy it. I hope it's, I know, this is the great thing about the 30 Days of Christmas, in that if you win, you basically buy, or you don't buy anything, you win access to my list of games. So you can get to choose from the remaining games which one you'd like to have. And that's good because there's all sorts of genres in there. And, you know, so you can choose which one is the one that works best for you, which is good. And I know I Can't See chose a roguelike, because he said he really likes those, so that's cool. Excuse me. I'm going to have another Jakeman's, guys. I hope you don't mind. Who are you cuddling there, MJ, in that avatar? Looks like somebody very salubrious, as my gran used to say, a celebrity. Excuse me, but I need to get through the show. But MJ Parks wants Samurai Maidens, but not for $53. I heard today the big game that everyone who's kind of into this kind of game is one called, I think, Dwarf Dungeons or something on Steam, which apparently everyone's gone crazy for. It looks pretty basic to me, but apparently it's got a massive dwarf fortress. There you go. To me, it looks like a really simple game, like literally a game that you used to play on your 1-bit console. But they're all super excited. 96% of 10,200 user reviews for this game are positive. That's amazing. Actually, let's get over to Larry, shall we? And we can have a look. I was all frozen there for a bit. Yeah, so here it is. Dwarf Fortress. And it really, look at it, it looks so simple, doesn't it? But this guy got in touch with me and he said, "You got to check this out. It's the best game around at the moment." I'm thinking, well, what? More than, I mean, look at those two dudes. More than, you know, look at it. This is the original game. And apparently, people just went bananas over this thing. I mean, there's a definite retro revival, isn't there? I think all of us are kind of it's only, well, I say it's still probably about $30. And it's this kind of very simple 8-bit looking thing, which came out, Christ knows when, decades ago, I guess. Not for me, but having said that, I read a review on, was it The Verge? It may have been The Verge, and they were saying, it's just, the guy was saying, $30, I thought, oh, no way, played it, I can't stop playing it. So, what can you do, you know, there's those games, it's just one of those games. Not for me, but matey was dead chuffed. I know, it really does sound like it, I'm so sorry. No worries about the cough drop. Oh, thank you, Tracy. There's Curly. Good on you, Curly. Thanks for joining, my friend. Really appreciate that, dude. I'm going to try and catch up with you all. I'm miles behind here. Eddie thought I'd let you know what's cooking, Doc, for today. Oh, bangers, mash and gravy. Oh, it's one of my favourites. I tell you what, Eddie, throw in some baked beans and a fried egg, and you've just hit on my favourite meal of all time. Oh, bangers, mash, gravy, fried egg and beans. Oh, bless you. Duina, thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Amazing. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. Where they at, though? Who did they at? Which one's geek? Who are we missing, dude? Mate, dwarf. I don't know about that dwarf thing. I don't know. It's not the kind of... Is it the kind of game I would play? I don't know. I'd like to give it a go. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Guys, how are we getting on with the draw? Let's have a look. We got 20 of you, and we got 5... Oh, hang on a minute. The clock, is it stopped? It has stopped. If you didn't enter it, you're not in it anymore. I don't know why it does this. It says 5 minutes left, but it stopped. I don't know whether it's because I didn't have the screen there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Let me see. Dre, are you in the draw? Let me have a look. If you're not in the draw, I'll add you in, my friend. Well, you're in as a member anyway, bless you. But I'll add you in. Peter, how are you doing, dude? Good to see you, my friend. It's always an absolute pleasure. Oh, I'm loving that avatar, mate. Is that a new design? See, the thing is, now I've got these massive avatars on the screen, which I did on purpose for me. I get to see what you guys look like, or, you know, your branding and stuff. Whereas before, it was always hidden a bit. So that's awesome. Love it. I can't see Vampire Survivors is great. I have it on my phone. Everybody loves it, don't they? I've not heard a single person condemn it. I think it's been massively successful for them, more than they thought it would be, which is really, really cool. Rudig's members are also auto-entered, but the trick, which a lot of people have been playing, is if you do it on YouTube and Twitch as well, you go in an extra 2 times. So you get 3 names on the wheel, you see. It's worth knowing. And the same with the big draws as well. You're not limited to 1 entry. For John and mine's thing, for example, you can enter every day, I believe. Keep adding to your chances. Rigged, says Ewan. You won the other day, mate, didn't you? You got a little win and you decided very generously to give it away. It was very kind of you. It is. But do you find that, Crow? Crow says, Vampire Survivors is a simple concept, a lot of fun. Do you find it's the simpler games that are the most fun oftentimes? And it is a really simple concept, but it's just fun. It's like a proper throwback to those early 80s games that some of us can remember. And now your mama knows. Yeah, I'm deep into it too. Made a short review of it today and got 379 views. That's awesome. Of what? Marvel Sons? See, it's interesting. I don't know. I don't tend to do so many shorts of games. I tend to do them of videos of me and stuff. They tend to do quite well. My one with my little Rokk around the block one that I did, that's had like over 2,000 views in a few days. So I'm pretty happy about. Woohoo, says Dre. Dre's amazing. Yeah, Dre's been a member for 19 months and some loose change. That's amazing, my friend. You are definitely top 5 of the longest serving members. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. This cough sweet helps me so much. Bjorn says Vampire Survivors did mobile cleverly too. Free and ads. Free and ads to get a revive if you mess up late run. Oh, free. And then ads, you watch an advert if you mess up. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's good. So the penalty is you have to watch an advert. That's a genius idea. They're clever, these fellows, aren't they? I'm loving that. That is a very clever little idea. Very clever. All right. There's not much in the way of news, to be completely honest. But we'll have a quick looky. So, over at Claude Dosage, they've only really got one piece of news that we hadn't touched on already. And this was, it's a few days, I guess a day ago, in truth. But Black Nut has landed 10 new games. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's more than 10 there. It's just a generic shot. Among the all-you-can-eat cloud gaming subscriptions, Black Nut Games is definitely one of our favourites. The service has well over 500 games, and this week it has 10 new ones. So they've got Bus Simulator 18. I wonder what it's like simulating a bus in a game. I mean, I suppose you've got a route to follow. Maybe you get given your route at the outset. Actually, I think I may have played this on there. Oh no, it was the train simulator I played on Black Nut, I think. So you've got your route, and then I guess, and it depends on what kind of a bus. Where I live, they're double-deckers. They're like the old London double-deckers. And then I suppose you've got to stop at the stop, take the cash from the folk. These days it's not, I don't think they take change anymore. It's all prepay and cards and stuff. And then drop them off, and then get back to the depot for a wash. I mean, some people love that sort of thing. Katie in Meow Meow Land, Crimson Land, Dismantle, Kung Fu Kickball, Neon Chrome, 9 Witches. Oh, Family Disruption, Whipsy and the Lost Atlas, and Yes Tomorrow. I have to admit, I don't think I've heard of any of those. And Drone Swarm, additionally available in Europe. This is a pretty diverse set of titles. Bus Simulator is the type of title that we're definitely interested in chilling out with. So that's good. Actually, they are them. There's Bus Simulator. And yeah, that's more than 10 though, isn't it? Oh, some of these are older ones, Star Wolves and so on. Okay. And it gets up to about here, I think. So it's all these games back up here. So that's cool. 9 to 5 Google. Well, they talk about the Lego Star Wars game coming to Xbox Cloud Gaming. I gave that a go the other day. That was really good, actually. I must get back to it. Because you get to choose which of the Star Wars movies you want to kind of start in. Some of them you have to unlock. But you can choose between the first one, whatever number it was, number 6, whatever they call it, and then the later reboots. And it really follows the story, you know, with the huge Imperial ship going over, and then R2 and C-3PO being, with Vader coming on board and stuff. And the thing I loved is it's still got that Lego movie humour, which I adore. I found it so funny. The little incidental conversations happening with the dudes off camera and stuff. Just brilliant. But that's Xbox Cloud Gaming. So if you have your Game Pass, you can play that puppy. They've got a review. Kyle Bradshaw has a review of the Acer Chromebook, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that John and I are giving away next week. Yes, folks, it's only 8 days until the X-Massive giveaway. So I think it's next Tuesday? I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We were going to have a big winners reveal show, so I need to find out from John. But this is the actual puppy that you can win. Resplendent with a hairy ginger arm. Looks like cyberpunk or something going on in there. But I'm not 100% sure. I think it is. Anyway, he gives it a thumbs up. The definitive device for cloud gaming, even if that's an oxymoron. So that's pretty cool. And it's got these little light up keys that do the whole RGB thing and everything as well. The only thing it doesn't have is touchscreen, I don't think. So I quite like my touchscreen on my Chromebook. But it does have a good old 16-inch monitor, which is awesome. And that's 1600. 120 hertz refresh rate, which is pretty damn good. So, yeah, I mean, you're going to get a good old feel of a good 1440 to 1600, which to me is good as 4K. Unless you've got the eyesight of a Seahawk, in which case you're going to notice the difference. So, yeah, and it comes with 3 months of GFN 3080, I want to say. I think that's correct. Should be good. Beyond that, Acer actually included a useful hardware feature on the Chromebook 516GE that none of the other gaming devices offer a full 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port. Wow. While there have been significant enhancements in Wi-Fi, it does come with 6E. A hardwired Ethernet cable will almost certainly offer the most stable experience. I don't think I've ever experienced 6E Wi-Fi, but I never struggle. I think the experience that different people get is so dependent on where they live. I've seen so many, big streamers going, oh yeah, cloud, I gave it a go, latency, blah, blah. I've never had a bad latency experience, whether it was Stadia or GeForce or xCloud or even PS Now. I've never had it. I think it genuinely depends on your brand of Wi-Fi stroke broadband and how close you are to any of the servers that are serving this stuff. And so that's the difficult thing, because they're out there promoting or not cloud based on their own experiences. Tracy, I know, it is a great prize. And on top of this, we're also so this is one big prize, plus we're throwing in some games, $100 Steam credit, 3 months of GeForce Now 3080, and some other stuff which I forget. But also, that's one prize. And another prize going to somebody completely different is a Logitech G handheld cloud gaming. Handheld. And with the $100 Steam and the 3080 and all the other stuff. So it's well over $1,000. I think it's $1,200 worth of prizes and some. And of course, and so that's next week. So if you haven't entered, the quickest, easiest way is if you go to my website, which is rockshow.com, ROKK, and click on the menu where it says giveaways, and then select the one with the Fire Christmas, and that will take you through what you need to do. It's very simple. The sweets are sweet, Pedder. Dream up near Toronto, we have double-decker buses for commuting between cities and towns. Awesome. I like double-deckers because if you get to see, like all of us kids, you sit at the top and you get to look over into people's gardens and over hedges. See, where I live, it's famous for having these ridiculously high hedges and very small country roads, like single lane. So you have a single lane, one car, and then there'll be a sort of a dip on the side where you pull in to let another car come. Painful. And then there'll be a 10-foot high hedge. So it's so so claustrophobic. You're driving along and you can't see anything. At a double-decker bus, you get to look over the top. That's what I love. I love it when I go up country, or even actually to the east into Dorset, and they don't have those hedgerows. It's very much a Devon thing, and I hate it. And I love it when you suddenly, if you got to Scotland, for example, just miles, to just have a little fence, or maybe there's a piece of ground cut out so the animals don't come through, and you can just see for miles as you're driving along, and I love that. Love it. Yay, Pedder, thank you so much, dude. Pedder has upgraded to Rokk Fan Plus. If you remember, guys, I mentioned this last week. It's a small amount more money, but every month I'm giving away a special prize to Rokk Fan Pluses and above. So there's Rokk Fan, which is most people, and then there's Rokk Fan Plus, Legends, Stars, and VIPs. So everybody from Rokk Fan Plus will go into a special draw, which will be a special prize. And I haven't decided what it's going to be this month, but I get my skates on. I think we'll do it, though, the week after Christmas. We'll probably do it towards the end of every month. Something nice to look forward to. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And it's celebrating Team Rokk for 1 month. Woohoo! It does look awesome. Someone's going to be very happy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and Jay-Z, just your question on Twitch, is that like a Steam Deck? Similar, although with the Steam Deck, you can install games and run them locally. So you can install Steam PC games and run them. Obviously, you have limitations in terms of how much space you get. Typically, you have to buy additional RAM or additional memory to play them. Whereas on with the cloud game, with the Logitech G, it's very specifically a cloud gaming thing. I think you can install Android games, but it's not recommended. The hardware's not really been designed to run local games. Right, let me grab everybody from today's draw and we'll get that one done, shall we? We'll see who is going to get to choose from my bumper list of PC games today. Let me just select all of these. Down, 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 down. Down, down, deeper and down. What's going on here? I'm going to... No, if I cancel it, it'll wipe them out. Don't do that yet. Right, we have 20 folk. And I'm trying to... Let me copy those. Let's do it one by one. Excuse me. Poor old Rokk. Poor old fella. Right, let me just grab these. And then we'll get the draw underway. Right, that's that one. Now let's go back down here and copy those. I think there's something really weird going on with this browser. Every time I grab the little thing at the side, what do you call that? It refreshes the screen rather than takes me up to the next. Anyway, I think I've got everybody now. I'll just count them to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20. Perfect. And we've got Curly in and Pedder was... Oh, I'm just going to double check. Pedder should already have been in there. Yes, there you are. Perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. Right, guys, let's do it. So, we hide these and get the screen going. I'll just enjoy the music for 1 second as I get the wheel up. There it is. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Okay. Right. Jumping over there. Here we are. Here we are. You can hear me fine. Awesome stuff. Right. I'm just going to shuffle the names a couple of times just to be on the safe side. So how many have we got in there today? Let's have a little look. Whoops. Oops. Oh, it doesn't say. Where's all my list? Oh, yes, 80. 80 people in today's draw. There we are. I will hide that one. So let's do this now as we're past the hour. Good luck, everybody. And Streamlabs got it wrong. It's 3 months. Yeah, I thought you'd been a member for longer than that, mate. I don't know, Streamlabs. What does it know? It's probably because you upgraded. Oh, the old down, down, deeper and down. Oh, yes. I love Quo. It's a shame Matey died recently, didn't he? Are they both gone now? No, it's just the fella that... It was just Francis Rossi died, wasn't it, I think? Hey, Rokk! It's Crackers. I just got the update for my QN. Oh, wow. And finally I can game on GFN in 4K. Oh, amazing. I just got shocked how beautiful and responsive it is. That's stunning, my friend. I forgot that they upgraded it to 4K. Yeah, I don't... See, my TV's too old. It doesn't have any of the new stuff on. And I can't see me upgrading it for a bit. But I'd love to. I just got a mail that the Shield TV is on sale. Yes, it is. I think it's 20% off. A little birdie says there might be a new one coming out early next year. Although I genuinely don't know that for sure. And, oops, stay where you are, Wheel. And it may, Rick Parfitt went, that's right. They're both gone then, aren't they? Have they both gone? Because I'm sure Francis Rossi was gone as well. Or am I imagining it? I do tend to imagine people dead. You don't, Christopher Torres, I don't see my name listening while working. Are you a member, my friend? Because if you are, I won't spin it until I've double checked. Because I updated the membership list before I came. It does do weird stuff. Let me just double check for you, buddy. I won't spin it until I've checked. Let's have a look. Christopher. Oh, yep, you're definitely a member. Right, then let me just double check on the list. It was certainly cut and pasted. Where are we? Yep, you are definitely there, my friend. You are. You've been shuffled. I could spend an hour trying to find you, but I can see that you're definitely in the list. According to this, you should be between ex-Predator D and Michael. So, can I see? I want to make sure. I don't want to think anyone's been shortchanged. There you are. There, look, Christopher Torres. Yep, you're definitely in there, my friend. Right, let's spin the wheel with no further ado. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I'll do the noise. Right, starting slow. It's gone past Johnny Robot, who's one of our newest members. Past Henry, past AppJ, Demigoddess of Gaming, PyCon. Oh, look, it's Curly. It's almost Curly. If it's Jack, we're spinning again. And there's a good reason for that. Right, we're going to spin again. There's a good reason why we're spinning again. So Jack will absolutely understand why. So I'm going to spin again, guys. You get a second crack at the wheel. Here we go. I should take Jack out of the list, really. Right, here we go. Yes, I know. Curly, you were almost there, dude. I should have... Dweemer, OG Phipps. Dad plays games. Spectres! There we go, Spectres. So it's a member win today. Awesome. And Spectres is a VIP member as well. So thank you so much for that, my friend. That is brilliant stuff. Right, so let me make a little notey-voo. N7 Spectres. That's brilliant. Excellent. That's it for today, guys. Very, very awesome. Let's go back to the welcome. Thank you, everybody. And apologies if you didn't get a win. Curly got very close. And Spectres has won, which is good. So I should be getting on to Spectres in a second, just to give him the good news. He can choose from the list. We'll do another one tomorrow. And then, no, we won't. Will we do one tomorrow? Rokk Show? I could do one tomorrow on Rokk Show, actually, because we've got a few prizes left. So I'll do one tomorrow, and maybe we'll even do one on Rokk Players, although I don't think I'm in Rokk Players this week. There's a reason for it, which it's to do with singing Christmas carols somewhere. I don't know yet. I may or may not be. But either way, we'll do one for tomorrow, and then we'll do one on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then from Monday next week, we'll be tripling up on the prizes, guys. It's all about the taking part, says Curly. 100%, my friend. 100%. But thank you, everybody, for trying. And, right. I can't remember. I think William definitely is streaming. He does Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So I'm going to let you guys pop across if you want to. Hey, Spectres! Spectres, have you just turned up, my friend? Because if you have, I have some good news for you. You won the 30 Days of Christmas today. Woohoo! There you go. He was told he won something. You did. You won. So I will be getting in touch with you in a second on Twitter, and you can choose from the list of the remaining 21 games. And I will grab you the code. So that's awesome. Well done, my friend. That was good, wasn't it? I love it when a game plan comes together. Thank you guys for Monday's show, and especially those of you that very kindly gave me a little tip and renewed your memberships and became new members. You are awesome folk. I think we're up to 70 YouTube members now, which is just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Sorry, Mr. Stream. No, it's all good, my friend. It's all good. Don't you worry. The good news is you're here, and you've heard the good news. So I will be in touch with you straight after the intro music, and you'll get to go and have a look at the spreadsheet and choose the game you want, and then I'll get you the code, and you can install it or give it away as a Christmas present. Whatever works for you. Let's go. Yep, we're going. I can take a hint. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow on the Rokk Show. More fun and mirth. And hopefully this tickly, annoying little cough will have gone as well. You take care. Have a fantastic Monday. Rock out.